Happy New Year's, guys. It's 2018. I'm headed over to a System 19 compressor not running, and also a meat case running too cold, freezing product. So we're gonna go and check and see what's going on. Let's go check it out. Okay, this is my meat case running too cold. They pulled some of the product out, but it's freezing up. I gotta find out what's controlling this case. This case is separate from the seafood case, so I can't get that confused. So I'm gonna go look at my map upstairs and see if there's any indication of what's controlling what. Alright guys, I'm gonna go up to the motor room now from the meat case. This is the store that had that power outage that lost everything. There's all my single systems. But what I'm looking for is right here, the map of the store. And where I was at, here's the front of the store, all the check stands here. My meat case is right up here. I'm right here, my service, look at that. T-stat Solenoid. So whoever marked that is a genius. They put a T for T-stat and an S for Solenoid. And that's system 31A. And alright, let me go down. My control is at my case, which is my T-stat. So this one might just be an easy one where it's just a temperature adjustment. So let's go back downstairs, grab my tools, and see if I can find that T-stat and adjust it. Okay, I couldn't really film earlier. But okay, I got this electrical opened up, got my T-stat. My T-stat is set for 32 degrees or 33 degrees, something like that. But my solenoid, which is on my suction stop, was not energized. But it was still frosted up. And it was reading like 40 PSI on my suction, so solenoid was not energized, and but it was still feeding. So I put my gauge on there, shut off my liquid line, try to build some pressure up on that. But it was building up a little bit. But then when I tapped on the solenoid, it really started building up a lot. My needle went up to like 60 PSI. So went all the way up to 60 PSI. So that led me to believe my solenoid is sticking. And so I'm gonna go ahead and change that out. Make sure that I put this up. See how it's going at an angle? I'm gonna make sure it goes up and down, straight up and down. Hopefully that'll help that out a little bit. But usually it doesn't matter which way. You can pretty much probably put them upside down if you need to. But anyways, I'm gonna put it up straight up and down. You'll see after I'm done. I'm gonna go upstairs and pump the system down. So store's pretty much gonna be closing. Well, the meat department's already closing, so which is a good thing. That way they won't interfere with what I'm doing, or I won't interfere with what they're doing. So I'm gonna go pump out the system. It's on the roof. It's another single remote system on the roof. I just thought I'd show you guys this. My solenoid just de-energized right now because it was energized. That's why it was at 40. Just de-energized, and it's going up to 55, and it's going to start climbing. 54 now. See it climbing up to 55. So this is working now, but it wasn't working earlier. It was stuck, so it's going to always get stuck eventually. So that's why I'm just going to change it out. Alright, I'm on my roof. A little single condensing unit with a compressor on the receiver, suction line, liquid line, converted to 407A. My system 31 right there. Also right there, Hustler unit. Old Hustler unit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pump it down, shut down my liquid line. to front seat this valve all the way in and shut it down. Eventually you'll see that starting to come down. Alright, front seated. That got my pressure down to 25 and it's still coming down. But as that comes down, it has to go through this all the way down and around, and then there's my suction pressure. So that has to build up. So I still got a little bit of gas going in my lines right here. So I'm gonna wait for that to come down and then pump it down. So it's a slow process. Just wait till that goes down, pump it down some more until that gets to close to zero. And the same with my low pressure gauge. Then that way I know they're equalized and then that there's no pressure in the system. Then that way I can go ahead and open my system and replace my valve. So I'll wait until this is finished and then go grab my valve. Alright, got my gauge down to pretty much 2 psi. Same thing as my high pressure gauge. So I know we're equalized. I'm going to open it up and go grab my valve. Go. Yep, that's the one. $250. Got a 270 to another 250 over there. Got a 240, but it's a 5/8 line. 250. Damn, this thing is packed. Look at that. Got refrigerant bottles. And what I need back here. There we go. I don't need that. But I need this. Alright, there's my old valve. Replace it with my new one right there. But instead of this way, I'm going to have it going straight up and down like that. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tube cutter, cut this, and go on that side and cut this. That way I'll take my valve off with my solenoid still on there, and then I can unsweat this one real easily. Just pull it off and unsweat this one and pull it off. I don't know if I can set it up. Alright, so hopefully the filming will work. Here we go. Got some new ones. New ones go in every single time I open up a system. Out with the old and with the new. This is no longer hot, so I can put this in safe. Okay. Put my cap on. Both sides. Make sure they have washers in them. Okay. It's energized. Got in coming this way, out into my compressor. So I got it going in the right direction. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the vacuum and start it up. Alright, couldn't film me pressurizing it and stuff like that, but I have pressure in here right now. Soap bubbling it up, no leaks anywhere. No bubbles. Some over here. No bubbles. We're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. My battery's gonna be dying soon, so I gotta make this quick. So I'm gonna shut her down. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I got my service wrench. Hopefully you guys can see this. Like I said, my battery's gonna be dying soon. All right. Open it up. My compressor's gonna start. They have no cap on this. Who knows where it went. Alright. There it goes. There's my compressor. Everything's open. I'm gonna close this up. Alright, putting new shredded cores and everything. I'm done on the roof. See you back down at the case. Alright, back at the case. Got my system started upstairs. I moved my thermostat low so I can keep my solenoid energized while I was pumping it down. So right now I'm just gonna put it back. I don't know if you can see or not. Put it back. Put it right where it was. About 32. And I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. Call it a night. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, all that other good shit. See you on the next service call.